Sexual preference has to do with who you go to bed with, and your identity is who you go to bed as.
The hardest part is always telling people. Like, that is always the hardest.
The main reason that I chose to do the film and make it such a public platform, given that it's such private and like personal material and just the amount of emotion tied to it for me, is mostly because I know that there are other kids out there that are going through or went through the same thing that I did, and who are struggling and are having to deal with this typically like on their own. And I want them to know that they're not alone, that like there are other people out there who are going through and have gone through the same thing, and we've made it through, so they can make it through too. It's I view it as kind of like a hopeful film in a way, even given the subject matter, to show even after all this pain and darkness, life goes on.
Draw With Me is a short film about a transgender youth and their journey of coming out to their family and also engaging in their art to help them cope with the feelings they were having during this time.
For me, it started quite organically, to be honest. And I think that at that point, I realized that, I also come from a film world where when I see someone, I see what their potential, and I really saw a lot in Brendan. And at the same time, we had a chat about their art, and we spoke about the Trevor Project, which is something I'm really passionate about. And I've been a volunteer for a long time, and which is the leading suicide prevention line for LGBTQ youth. And at that point, we just found a lot in common, and I also admired Brendan. I had my own coming out journey, but I found a lot of confidence, and Brendan really knew who they were at such a young age, and I admired that. I knew there was a lot of strength in telling that story.